Good morning, YouTube. Good morning. I know it's like real early. I know it's like a few minutes to 3:30 in the morning. But as you know, I'll sleep good for a good portion of the evening. And then for the rest of the evening, I'll probably be up 1, 2 o'clock in the morning watching TV or watching what's going on these YouTube streets. And this is your homegirl, Arabia Barbosa, 914 Westchester County, New York. Yo, I'm seeing all these videos about Monique and her son. And I remember seeing his video the other morning when I left to go to work. See, I watch YouTube very closely, and a lot of people are commenting on Monique and how she dealt with her son and how he feels alienated by her. What a lot of people don't understand is that some women will go out, get into a relationship, get pregnant, and be detached from their own child. There's a lot of women walking around that should not be mothers. Not saying that she's a bad person. I'm not saying Monique is a terrible person. Oh, da da da. We all know Monique. We watched her uh, over the years do her comedy stand-up routines. We watched her on TV. We watched her being in different movies. I like Monique. I do. You know what I'm saying? I think things concerning this woman didn't come out until after she fell out with Oprah Winfrey and Tyler Perry, and she went through that stuff with whatever situation was going on with her and her career and the pay that she was receiving during her time, doing what she does for her career. And because there's a video about her son talking about his situation, how he feels about her. And then there's a video where she is in the video sitting with her husband, and I guess they're responding to the son. There's a lot of women running around that are detached from their children. There's a lot going on with these women. Not just with Monique, it's with a whole lot of other women running around. But everyone is concentrating on Monique because she's a celebrity? People are judging her. People are trying to label her a certain way. You got plenty of women running around who act just like her. They're detached from not all their children. Sometimes they'll just pick just one to be detached from. Just one. But we don't know what happened behind closed doors. We don't know what she went through after she had her son. Because there's a thing called postpartum depression that a lot of women go through. And some women never recover. They'll go on. They'll have other children. They might not have any issues with those children. We've seen it happen in the animal kingdom, where a dog might give birth to a litter of puppies and be detached from the children that they bore. And it's coming down to this, y'all. And I don't mean no harm, but it's coming down to the government It's going to start regulating who can have children and who can't. How many children you can have. Because really what they want in this country, they don't want women to have multiple children. They want you to have one, maybe two kids, and that's it. It's gonna come a day. I might be dead and gone. We all might be dead and gone, passed on by the time this happens. But they're gonna start making you get licensed to even have children because there's too much going on. Before I went to bed last night, I watched a video where there was a child that was taken from her parents, taken to Paris, France, and then the child moved to England with this woman, and the child was being abused. The child went through so much trauma, physical trauma, emotional trauma. The authorities knew. It's coming. There's so much child abuse out here going on. It's coming. It's getting down to that point. You're going to have to be licensed to even give birth to children. And there's a lot of people running around that should be not having children. Not having children. You should not be blessed with that. If you can't take care of the baby, if you don't want the baby, don't have the baby. Now they're regulating if you can have an abortion or not. So it's coming. It might not come in my lifetime. It may not come in your lifetime. But it's coming where you're going to have to get licensed to even be a parent. It's too much going on. It's too much going on. And I've seen the video where the son was talking about his mother. Grown man. He got a daughter. But those men, they go through the same emotions that the women go through. You know what I mean? But it's coming to a head now. It's coming to a head, and I don't mean to be sounding all harsh and stuff, but it's coming. You can't see it's coming. People are already saying that certain people should be licensed. It used to be a time. I'm gonna tell y'all something. It used to be a time in this history's country where they used to sterilize women. They would sterilize them. Stop them from having children. During the 1960s and 70s, especially the children that was in the group home system in New York. Yes, they used to sterilize certain young women from having kids. They didn't want you having children if you were poor or if you had some kind of mental illness going on. They did not want you to have children. It is what it is, YouTube. I mean, I'm speechless. It's almost time for me to get up and go to work. I'm going to have a long weekend. I'm probably going to have to work tomorrow. Sunday I won't have to work, but I know today's a good day for me and Saturday is a good day. And the only thing I'm trying to do is keep my head above water. Man, and it's not easy for some of these women out here. They haven't. These women have multiple children they cannot really afford and take care of. And you're seeing the stories over and over and over again. That situation that happened between me and my biological mother, that should have never had happened. She should have been sterilized. She should have been stopped from having children because she had 5. And guess what happened to all her children? That we all got put in the system. We all grew up without the mother. When we did meet her, we all resented her. Nobody can get along with this woman. The oldest child, she does. She talks with my mother, but I don't talk with her, and neither does anyone else. None of my other siblings talk to that woman. That woman has no relationship with any of her grandchildren. She's one of the ones that should have been sterilized. I'm sorry, but that's the way I fucking feel. They should have regulated her. As you know, I don't have any kids. And I never wanted to have any children because of what I went through growing up. But as I got older, I went into my 30s and 40s, and I watched my siblings have their kids. I watched what kind of relationship they have with their children. It wasn't perfect, but they had their children. I never even had one. Never wanted one. I was always afraid of pregnancy or giving birth because I knew there would be a possibility either I would die or the child would die. I knew there was a possibility something might have happened to me where maybe I couldn't take care of my own kids. So I never had any. I stayed on the safe side. But as I grow older, now I'm clearly in my 50s. I'll be 51 in a few more days. No kids. I'm kind of happy that I don't have any, but then sad at the same time. But I know parenthood is not for me. I always knew it. I always had the wisdom about that ever since I was 9 years old. 9 years old, I had already made up in my mind I did not want to have any children. But like I said, I'm gonna grow older. The longer I live, I'm gonna grow older. But then again, it's not my children's job to take care of me when I'm in my 70s or 80s. We don't know how long we're gonna live. I could walk out of here right now and don't come back. I don't know. It is what it is. A shout out to the chat. Everyone have an awesome day. Have an awesome weekend. Peace.